These are the Lepadopterist premium playing cards, and if you want to pick up some for yourself, check out paperdecks.com because they sent me this to review just for you. And all the bronze you're going to see on this tuck box is actually going to be a bronze foil and with this like almost greenish teal color. Absolutely gorgeous. The one long edge says playing cards and K & Co at the bottom. And the other side says designed by Kowaleski & Co, the Lepidopterist, and made in the United States. The back is going to be similar to what you're going to get for the back design, and I actually wish that the back design were closer to this than what it actually is. For the bottom of the tuck box, you're just going to get some ad copy. Then here is the top of the tuck box with a custom tuck seal, and it is numbered as well. And then the large inner tuck flap says let your curiosity lead you. And these are your two smaller inner tuck flaps, and this design that you're seeing up here is actually going to be on the entire inside of the tuck box. But since that's all I can say for the tuck box, let's take a look at the cards inside. This is the back design for the Lepidopterist playing cards. As you can see, it was definitely similar to that back of the tuck box. It does have the 4 suits at the top, the butterflies in the middle, and I do think it would have been kind of cool if when you would have riffled through, it would have like flapped its wings or something. I think that could have been kind of sick, but outside of that, definitely a beautiful and complex back design. And now onto the number cards, all super custom, whether it be the placement, as you can see, because normally they'd be more spread out for the 2 of spades. All the way through that, it's not just going to be the placement though, it's going to be the shapes of it, it's going to be the not only the pips though, it's also the indices and the values as well. So there's your spades, these are going to be your diamonds, and we have clubs are right here, and last but not least, we have hearts. Now this is one of my favorite things is when you actually have multiple power aces besides just the ace of spades. So here's your ace of diamonds, absolutely gorgeous. You have your ace of clubs and your ace of hearts. Your court cards are going to be absolutely beautiful, whether it's been just because of the customization of the colors or the fact that you're going to have a butterfly somewhere on it. And you're also going to see that the pips right there are going to be diagonal except for diamonds. So for diamonds, you're going to see that they're all going to be straight up, but all of the other 3 suits are going to be moved some other way, like it's diagonal like this. Now, it's probably just because it'll make them like look like squares, but I do wish it probably would have been the other way. The other thing you'll see is on the red cards, it's just pretty much the blues and yellows that have been taken out in comparison to the black cards where now you have those taken out, and you also have green and gold put in its place. The first of your 2 ad cards is just an artistic ad card, and the other one is going to be a double backer. Then you get a beautiful set of duplicate jokers, and last but not least, your Lepidopterist playing cards, ace of spades. First, let's see if this deck can Faro shuffle from bottom to top. This one Faro's every other beautifully, super easy. And then we'll try from top to bottom next, and Faro's just as easily from top to bottom. That is definitely a rarity. Then when it comes to the stock and the Phillies playing cards, it is going to be a little bit thicker than a normal deck of playing cards if you're used to something like bikes. The sides of the deck are definitely much rougher than a normal deck as well. So if you like the sides of the deck rough, then this is going to be fantastic for you in comparison to most decks when they're more smooth on the sides. Definitely not my personal taste, but if it is for you, fantastic. And then last but not least, how it's going to feel in your hands, it definitely leans more toward buttery. So whether you are just doing like a dribble or you're trying to do something like under pressure, these moves are going to be the easiest for you in comparison to something like snappy decks where it's more for things like backdrop like that or like ATM, which would look like this. So it's definitely going to work well for any type of move because clearly ATM, backdrop, like buttery and snappy moves are definitely going to work for this deck. So as long as you can deal with the thickness of it and the sides of it, because it just leans toward buttery, it isn't like super buttery or super snappy, you're going to be great with any type of moves you want to perform with this deck. And if you are wanting to pick it up for yourself, check out the description below, check it out popping up right here. And thank paperdecks.com down in the comments below, because without them, this review wouldn't be possible. Subscribe for more content just like this. You can check out another deck review right here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. This is CPM, signing off.